Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around about 5 years or approaching 5 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. We are now expanding our economy. That hopefully will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month, and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there is no obligation. All you do, come along, register, prove you're a real person, and then you become a part of the United States of the world. We are a non-separatist organization. So that means we don't separate people into groups based on color, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level, or anything else. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all having something unique to offer our community, because all are individually unique. And so all of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But before that, we'll have a little prayer, and that is to help us find true happiness in life. You know, people have different ideas of what success is, but really, success is being happy all the time. And that perpetual happiness is something that everybody seeks, but not everybody knows how to get it. Not everybody knows that's what's missing from their life. A lot of people, very wealthy, done very well financially, they're still struggling. They're looking for more, and they don't know what they're looking for more of, but they know there's something missing in their life. And it is that true everlasting joy, that new joy that is with you every day. And you can only get that through loving service to others. You can't buy it, no matter how much money you've got. You can't buy that everlasting happiness. The great thing about how you get it is through loving service to others, and that attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. And we have that, as I say, as our little prayer. So let me welcome you anyway, whether you are watching live with us now or whether you are watching the recording. All our sessions are recorded because we know that not everybody can make 7 p.m. London time. It's just not convenient for everyone. So we have a lot of members watch the recordings, and they're all available going back many years. They're in Facebook, they're on YouTube, and for the last couple of years, I think they're also in Twitch. Okay, so let's have a quick look at who's here now. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Ali from Pakistan. We have Don in from Canada, British Columbia. Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Norman from Doncaster, England. Andrew from Auckland, New Zealand. And I believe it was Andrew's birthday, not today, but I think it was yesterday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you. Hey! He thought he'd got away with it. Okay. We got Eric in from Quebec in Canada. Richard from Devon in England. Doug from Alberta in Canada. Nankiep from Nigeria. So a good scattering of people from all around the world already here with us. I'm sure there'll be a few more joining us before we finish. But let's get started now with that little prayer and the affirmation, and then we'll bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. What's been going on today? Okay. We have made some distinct progress with the recruitment app. It is looking good so far. There's still things to do with it and testing and stuff, but it is moving forward, as is the Sharehope plan. But that is quite a complicated structure to build that hybrid matrix. It's very different from anything that I've ever seen out there. I'm not saying it's never been done before, but I don't know of one if it has been done before, and it will be quite remarkable, and it's going to benefit immensely the people that are already in the Sharehope plan when we get that launched. How long will it take? I don't know, but we're working on it. The success blueprint that Devian is working on, we had a discussion, we had a big meeting about that today, and there's some errors in what she understood for the matrix, and so there's got to be quite a lot of code rewritten there. We thought we were very close to getting that made available. I don't know how long the rewrite's going to take. We'll know better by tomorrow evening, because she is working Saturday because she didn't work Tuesday. So a little bit of a delay there, but it doesn't matter. We are getting things right. That's the important thing. We make sure that everything is right. So that is that. Mo is working on the website. It's a complicated task for him. It's not just like creating a splash page, which he can do in a day. It's going through the whole site and trying to get the image and everything the same as we go through every page. So it's a big job. We got a lot of pages there. But everything is moving along quite well. Also, Fun Miracles, the team there wanted that. Well, they had a long discussion with Deviani. I didn't join in because it's pointless me being there until there are things that I can say, okay, yeah, I like what we've got here, or we don't like what we've got. So that there were quite a number of technical issues and things and that needed straightening out. And so Deviani spent quite a bit of time with them as well today. I got a video out earlier on. I sent it to everybody in their inbox. It's not something that we can use at the moment, but I think it is it's not controversial. It's not it's there really to arouse interest in people, and I don't know whether you've had the chance to look at it, but I've also got a version that I created using AI and I'm not sure whether you'll like it or not, but I think I'll play it for you now, and you can just see what it is. It's pretty short, as I say. It's just something that you can invite people to. Say, take a look at this video. It's only whatever it is. I can't remember how many minutes it is, but it's only a few minutes. And it either piques their interest sufficiently to get onto a proper information call or not. So it's a very easy, soft way to get people in. You just invite them to this initial video, and we may have several versions of it, and it may differ very slightly, and then you can pick the one that suits you most. But let me...
Totally unique, the WSA Success Blueprint. But what is success? It differs in meaning for everyone because we are all unique, but I feel sure that happiness is a universal desire and so is of greater value than anything else in determining success. When I was in my mid-20s, I lived a dream lifestyle. I'd passed exams in school, college, and professional bodies, and was working with a high tax-free salary in a country with a warm, pleasant climate and a high standard of living. Yes, it was a dream lifestyle, but it wasn't my dream. To be truly happy, you must find your own dream, not one pressed on you by society or well-meaning relatives and friends. If you think about what you would do if you had no limitations of time or money, perhaps that can help you think of what your personal idea of success might be. We all have our own passions and dreams, often formulated in our early years when everything seemed possible. Too often, these dreams are gradually relegated to a dark corner and then become obscured by dust and cobwebs until they are finally dismissed and forgotten. Maybe your passion is to fly an aeroplane, to save an endangered species, or to paint landscapes. Whatever it may be, it is your personal passion, and you deserve to live your life with that passion. Have you ever done a kindness for someone without them knowing who you are and felt the warm glow of satisfaction within? It is a fact that an almighty power has linked us all together, and whenever you help others, you are helping yourself. Our purpose as a team is to rekindle these passions and dreams, both for ourselves and for others, and find a way to dust them off, place them back in prominence, and make them live and flourish. Let us awaken hope in the hearts of the poor and forsaken, kindle courage in the hearts of the despondent, and light new strength in the hearts of those who thought they were failures. Our blueprint is more than just a simple way for you to find time and financial freedom. It's a way to crown your ambition with the idea of service to others, through which you'll find a spiritual reason for happily making money for yourself and others. Whether you want to just make an extra few $100s a month, replace your income, or replace and multiply your income, our system will provide a simple and fast path for you. And perhaps you just want more time to spend with your loved ones or with your passion. We are here to help you find your own personal success. If this does not seem like something you want to be a part of, then thanks for taking time to watch this, and may we wish you all the happiness in life that you wish yourself. However, if you want to learn more, we run daily live Zoom calls where we explain everything in detail and answer any questions you may have. You will find a schedule below. God bless.
Okay, So that was an AI version of it. I'm not really impressed with it, but I wasn't too impressed with my own version either. So that is something that needs more work on. But it'll give you an idea. You know, this is all you will be required to do, is just invite people to see a video similar to that, or the one that I sent you in your inbox in We Share Abundance, which is the one that I recorded. And people will then be in the system and they'll go through it one way or another. They'll either continue and we'll be able to answer all their questions and help them get started, or they'll decide that it's not for them, and that's fine. It's fine whichever way it goes. You know, to make a fortune, you're only going to need 7 people, and you're only going to need 3 people to make a solid, good income, ignoring the matrix. And the matrix will take time to fill, but it will keep increasing and increasing and growing. And 3 people, that's all it takes. Now, if you invited just 1 a day and half of them joined the Zoom presentation, or won't necessarily be Zoom, but it will be a webinar format where they'll be able to ask questions and get them answered. And they'll get a short presentation that we will do. We'll have that presentation available as a video, so it's always the same. And then we'll be able to ask, or they'll be able to ask questions. We'll be able to answer any questions that people have. And ideally, as we get going, people that are already part of the Vibe will be able to come on, and we'll be able to say, you know, okay, this is a person that's at the legend level, or whatever other names they call these different levels. And you'll be able to have a say if you want, or we can just mention you and say, you know, that it's only been going since the 17th of February, and this person is already here and generating a strong regular income, and this sort of thing, because that's the proof that people will want. And so, you know, 1 a day, let's say 4 a week, get onto the call, and let's say half of them take it further and commit to becoming a part of what we have. The cost won't be out of the way. I mean, it may get up as high as $12. We don't know the price of the products yet from Vibe, so that's why we can't fix a definite price at the moment. But I can't see it being more than $12, and it will probably be $11. So the price isn't going to put anybody off. We're going to explain that within a month, our plan is to get them to a $300 income from just going through the process and it carrying on through for a month. And then beyond that, you know, to add a person in as, you know, as they go along, an extra person, and just 1 at a time, adding people in. Now, you don't have to stop at 7, but 7 will open up everything in Vibe. It'll get you the maximum potential income, and you'll already be making over $1,000, well over $1,000, just from our success blueprint. And really, to get to 7 people, I think most people will do that in 2 or 3 months. I can't really see it taking longer than that. But even if it took you 6 or 7 months, it's going to be a very, very easy layback way of generating and building a team and getting everything working for you. So, so that is that is the stage we're at. I don't know, as I say, I don't know what you thought of that AI generated video. All I did, I put the script in, and then it produced that. I'm not really thrilled with it, but it may be something that other people like better than seeing me parroting on, you know. Okay. So you will have the choice. We will get several versions of it done, and see what we can come up with. Right, we've got Derek in as well from Nigeria, and Sam from Nigeria. He's got a question. I think, please increase the volume a bit. Maybe that was on that video. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. And then we've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, and oh, we've got another Bozina in from Slovenia as well. Okay, I like the way she writes Slovenia with the love in the middle. You know, it's really attractive way of saying where you're from. And then we've got Norman says it wants winding up. You mean it needs to be a bit more punchy, a bit more rapid, the speech and things? Yeah, I mean, they're all things that can be done. That is really my first attempt at putting something through in an AI situation. I think you've got to be very, very careful about the punctuation as well, to make sure that things come out in the right way through the generated voice and things like that. But it's there to give you the idea of what is available. As I say, the other option will be the one that I recorded. I don't have that ready to go here, but you've got it in your back office anyway. You've got it in your dashboard. Okay. Norman says, sounded like a bear not properly woken up from hibernation. Yeah. I'm not fond of AI generated voiceovers anyway. They're always obviously AI generated. They never get the emphasis right. But I'm sure we could improve on the one that was just put over there. Okay. So that really is your updates. I've been working on that. I'll be working on the video that will explain how the system will work, and that will incorporate a little bit about Vibe and how they'll get paid through Vibe. So that is important, but we want to keep that relatively short as well, because all we want to do is say, look, all you've got to do is invite people to see that first video that you saw, and if they're interested, they'll come here. We'll answer any questions you've got, and then they can either get started with us or not. But we just want to make it clear how it all works, and then be able to answer any questions. And I'll, you know, basically it's going to put me one-on-one with your people, and one-on-one I'll I'll do a good job of getting the right people in place for you. It's my strength, if you like, is selling on a one-on-one basis. So that is where we're going. That's what I'm working on at the moment. There are other things that we'll be adding in as well that will assist. So there is more to come, but this is just giving you the idea of the flow that will happen. And as I say, you don't need an army to make a lot of money with our system plugging into Vibe. You'll make more than you can ever spend if you get 7 people in total. So the main thing is to get through that first phase as quickly as you can. And that is by basically inviting as many people as possible to view that first video, and then they can book a call. I'm planning on doing 2 a day to cover different time zones. I've not really decided on the timing for it yet, but I think it might be 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So we'll be looking at that. I think that covers pretty much most people can get on one of those, no matter where they are in the world. So that is my intention at the moment, but we'll have to see how it goes. And of course, as I say, the more support we get from existing people that are in the plan, that are seeing some success, and all you people that are in pre-launch and have been in it for a while are likely to be generating monthly income as soon as it launches. Now, it's not all going to happen on the 17th, because people are going to and ah and wonder and gradually buy this and that, and there's probably going to be a delay in you getting paid because of legalities and things like that. There's usually a 7-day hold on things. So even with the best will in the world, I think the earliest you're going to see any cash out of it will be something like the end of February. And it might be into the first week or 2 of March. But I think after that, then things should start rolling along nicely. And by that time, we can be putting people in there through this blueprint system. Okay, what else have we got? We've done the numbers. Let me do numbers before I forget. We had an increase of 57 in the 777 plan. That blueprint is also going to put people into the 777, the Poverty Crusher, the Share Hope plan, and the Easy Team Builder. The Easy Team Builder is going to help you generate people into that video, get people into that initial video. So there is it's all tying in, and the income from the 777 plan, the Share Hope plan, the Easy Team Builder, and the whatever else I've missed out, Poverty Crusher, will all be in addition to what we are talking about, and that'll gradually build as well, and can be very, very powerful. Okay. Anyway, that's the 777 plan. We have an increase of just 4 in our registered members to 51,215. The same 4 increase in our active members to 3,016. An increase of 7 in the paid members of the Share Hope plan, taking it to 636. And I think that's what the matrix updated at, 636. So That's like 25 people into the matrix. Going to help everybody, and I think we're going to see that maintaining, 20, 30, 40, 50 a week. I think it's going to gradually grow. And ultimately, we're going to be seeing hundreds a week, especially with the new plan. When we get that hybrid matrix, it's going to be really exciting. Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership base. We did log in. We got about 80 cents just for logging in from the revenue share. Took the bonus pool to $10,703.38. Excuse me. Okay. What else have we got? What else? Let me. That's it, I think, isn't it? So we're going to give some money away today. Of course, we're going to be giving away not just the 2 active elite members, but also 2 active elites that are ShareHope Pro members. They're going to get a guaranteed $100 each, and so are the sponsors, provided they're in the matrix, in the spreadsheet. Okay. Right. So let's first of all pick a couple of numbers for the active elites. So we're going to go to random.org when I can find it. Not there. Yes, it is, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I've got it set up. The first member on the sheet is number 2. The last member on the sheet is 2554. And it can be any number in between those and including those when we click that generate button. So we're going to pick 2 for those straight away. So the first one is 1533. I'm going to pop that into the spreadsheet. 1533. And the second number is boom, 2083. So let me get that one in there, 2083. And then I'm going to change the top number to 563, because that's the number of people we have from the Pro members in the spreadsheet, 563. So that changes to 563. And then we're going to pick a couple from there as well. So the first one is 314. 314. And the next one is 553, nearly the top. 553. Okay, so that's it done. We got those in the spreadsheet, and I'm going to save that. And then we can stop sharing that, and we can share the spreadsheet. Here we go. Right, okay. So there they are. These are the ShareHope ones. They're going to be $100. And it remains to be seen what these are, but they tend to be, when they're at the higher end of the numbers, they tend to be $60, but they could be in some other plans as well. So let's have a look. 1533 is the first one. $15.33, and there we have it. And that is going to be a $60 one. and it's $60 because he is a active elite member and he's in the 777 plan. We make those centered. I think it's a bit easier to understand. There we go. You get additional funds depending on the number of plans you're in. Okay, that needs to be made there so we can see that we've got the right person. You can get a potential $150, but this one is just going to be 60. Okay, and now 2083, that's going to be well down, isn't it? Oops, gone too far though. 2083. And then we go way back up to the top. Put that in there. And that is another one at $60. And then we got 314. Oops. Copy. Get back up the top. I copied too many. Oops. Be nice to pay 1,000, but we don't have the funds. Okay. And 553. 553. And we copy that. And we go back up the top. And there we go. So those are the people. Let me just make these big enough so that you can see who they are. We've got Jay Anderson and Kurum 455. Going to get $60 each, and provided their sponsors are also in this list, East J and Satar are going to get matching payments of $60. And then from the shareholder plan, $100 each. We've got King Boo Gizmo. King Boo Gizmo. King Boo Gizmo. Okay, right. And his sponsor is Beef Cell or Beef C11. I don't know. And then we've got Cheng Pi and Ferdy. So Beef Cell and Ferdy have to be in this list, and obviously these people are in this list. They're going to get $100 each. Okay, so let me save that, and congratulations to the people. And we get back here, and there we go. Will there be a way to see how many consecutive months we have paid in the shareholder plan? Hopefully, but it's difficult to calculate that now from what we have, but we'll find some way of doing what we can. But certainly, certainly for new members, there will be no problem. For older members, when I say older, I mean not old in terms of years of age, but older in terms of they've been in the plan longer. It will be difficult to get the right figures, but we'll do what we can, and you will see what we decide. Okay. Okie dokie. So there we are. There we are. Now, Bozina here sent me a query, and I didn't know the answer. And it was to do with the splash page from Lead Sleep that was created by Lewis. And so maybe Lewis knows the answer. Bozina was asking if there was a way to see who had opted in to the list. Did it go into the email capture page? Is it an email capture as well, or is there any way of seeing who opted in using that page? I don't know the system well enough, and I've not got time to sort of investigate it. But Lewis, if possible, if you can get in touch here with Darchi, or Darchi can get in touch with Lewis, maybe maybe you can get the answer. I don't know the answer, unfortunately. In time, when I get time, I'll be going through Lead Sleep properly. I mean, I've been in it for a long time. I've been a member of Lead Sleep, but I've not really used it, and I just haven't had time to really dig into it. It's a good program. You can get leads from it. You can get the ability to build spreadsheets like, not spreadsheets, splash pages like the one Lewis built, and all sorts of things. And of course, it is also an autoresponder and list builder. You can build your list. And I think it's free until you've got 500 people. If you go over 500 people in your list, then you have to start paying. But if you've got 500 people in your list, you should be able to afford the cost. I think it's only about $25, or it might be 23 or something like that. Okay. Lewis says the page does not have an associated list. Okay, so presumably the answer to you then, Bozina, is no, you can't see what's happening. I don't know whether you can add a list into it or not. Presumably you can. Lewis says it's $27 a month. Okay, so there you go. I knew it was around about 25 or something. $27 a month when you upgrade and pay. But I think you can do everything pretty much free until you get 500 people on your email list. Okay, I think we're done, folks. I think we're done. Now tomorrow, I will be here, but I don't think I'm going to have much in the way of updates for you. I will find out what's going on with Devyani and how long she thinks that's going to take now to get that easy, not easy team builder, the blueprint matrix sorted out and ready. But essentially, I'm not going to be working very much tomorrow for a couple of reasons. One is it's the rugby. It's the Six Nations. England are playing France, and with DuPont in that team, I can't see England getting a victory. But I hope it's not a massacre like it was the last time France visited and they put 54 points on England. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it'll be a lot closer. But I don't think there's any way to stop DuPont. I mean, it's like Gibson. Gibson could turn a game. There've been great players in between Many great players in between the era of Gibson and DuPont. But those are the only two people that I've ever seen on a rugby field that could single-handedly change the game and the result. They are amazing. Anyway, so there is that, but it's also my wedding anniversary, and so I will be celebrating that in some way. It won't be anything too extravagant, but there will be some joy there, and my wife deserves a little bit of attention for putting up with me for 50 odd years, you know, so right, okay, so there we go. Lewis says to have a list, it would have to be a capture page with a field to enter the email. That is not the case. Where's that gone? That is not the case on that page. Okay. And Ali says, my friends are also waiting for withdrawal from available cash wallet while they have subscribed to ETB Sharehope Plan and 7/7 plan, but they want withdrawal and they have to continue 6 pool. If they've got funds in their available cash wallet, they can withdraw it. There's no minimum. It needs to be over $2 because there's a $2 withdrawal fee. But I mean, if they've got funds in their available cash wallet, they can withdraw. So I don't know why they're waiting for withdrawal from their available cash wallet. Just tell them to withdraw. There's a video. If they don't know how, there's a video. Go to the site map and look for the how to withdraw from your available cash wallet page, and it'll tell you there. Okay. So that's it. Another thing as well, I've had a few people that pestering me saying, can you send me the spreadsheet because I want to see that my name's on the random list. And the answer to that is no. If I do it for one, I've got to do it for all. And I don't think it's needed. If you don't trust the system, if you don't trust the fact that we've got 2,500 people in there, and we've only got, you know, how many active members? 3,014 in total, and there's 2,500 in there, and some of those active members have only just joined and aren't in the all the 6 pools. I mean, it's just logical that you're going to be included in that list. And I don't have the time, and I don't think it's right anyway to have lists floating around with 2,500 people on them, and people can see what they're in and what they're not in and things like that. So it's a matter of you have to have a bit of faith and belief and trust. Okay, so that's it. We are done for today. God bless you all. Get out there, start thinking about getting more and more people in. The more people you help, the more satisfied you'll be, the happier you'll be, and the more you'll have everything that you want and need in life. So just get out there, go the extra mile, share love and abundance, and be of loving service to others. And I'll be here same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, God bless you all, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile.